Hey everybody, my name is Ashley Rush, and I'm an independent creative memories advisor located in North Carolina. Today I want to talk to you about one of our decorative items. It doesn't get a whole lot of attention, and sometimes people just don't know how to use them. So what am I talking about? It's part of our laser line. Creative Memories has laser paper, laser borders, and laser mats. And that last laser item is what I'm talking to you about today. So laser mats, what the heck are they? They come in packages of 6 double-sided mats. They're usually multicolored, and that's about all you can see through the package. Are they an extension of our variety mat pack? Are they closer to our laser papers? Stay tuned to this video so you can figure out how you can use them best. So let's take a look at some of our laser cut mat offerings. Many of our most recent collections come with this option. So including our Wide Open Places, which is brand new, and then Wanderlust and Deep in the Woods. These are 3 of our more recent collections. This is how they come packaged in clear cellophane so that they stay nice and flat and protected. And unlike a lot of our other items, they come with like a double-sided tape closure versus a Ziploc bag. Now, I have a couple of open mats over here, so let me set these aside. These are from our most recent secret box. So these were not available for retail unless you bought it through the secret box program. So I'm just going to lay them out for you so you can get an idea of what they look like. So as you can see, these mats kind of come in 3 different varieties. You've got mats that are solid. You've got mats that have a sort of an opening in them. And then you've got mats that are kind of an odd shape. So these are very easy to use. When you've got a mat that is solid, you literally just take your 4x6 photo and you lay it right on top, and you are finished. It gives it a really nice decorative edge, not unsimilar to our 4.5 by 6.5 variety mat packs. Now, when you have a mat that has a hole in the center, the best way to do is to put your photo down first and then lay your mat over top. So this creates more of a frame effect, like with a picture frame. Now, with our more oddly shaped, for lack of a better word, frames, you would sort of guesstimate. So if I were to put this down, you could use this with the 6x4 photo right over top. It sort of changes the shape of it. But you could also use your custom cutting system or your trimmer to cut your photo down to fit this shape better. These ones also make a great mat to cut apart and use in different ways. So now I'm going to show you guys a couple different layouts using these mats. Some of them I'll be using the mat sort of straight up as intended, and sometimes I'll be changing it up. The first sample I'm going to show you guys comes from the virtual crop that Creative Memories puts on. This is sketch number 1 from the most recent virtual crop. So this I'm going to show you how to basically use our laser mats as an actual mat. So this one called for a base paper and then sort of an inlay. I've already pre-cut a lot of the pieces, and I'm just going to lay them down and show you guys how this was built. Little piece of vellum. And then we've got spots for 4x4 photos, but the real star of the show is going to be the 4x6. So even just putting these 4x4 photos down and then making the 4x6 bigger and in the center, makes the 4x6 photo stick out, but we want it to really pop. So that's where our laser mat comes in. You're just going to lay that right on over top. And it really, really brings attention to that center photo. So here's the layout with it, and here's the layout without. As you can see, this is still prominent because it's larger and in the center, but the mat really helps bring attention to it. Let's talk about this Wanderlust mat. It comes in a circle, which is obviously an odd shape. You could use your custom cutting system and cut like a 3¼ inch circle to go in it, but you don't have to think just circles. Don't be afraid to cut your mats up. So I'm going to pull out my trimmer. And I'm just going to line up those center lines. That looks good to me. Now these would look really cute peeking out behind borders or different photos, using it as an accent piece like so. I believe there's a picture on the blog where they do this. I can show you all a photo right here. You don't have to use your laser mats to accentuate just photos. It can be great for accentuating your journaling as well. So you can either write directly on your laser mat, or you can write on one of our variety mat packs or create your own by cutting up our lined paper. So you can do this a couple of different ways. Here I could write, a nice long story, layer it on top, and you get that border effect all the way around your writing. Or let's say I had, the other way around as well. That pops a little bit more with the black. Let's say I had a little bit less to write. I've got my smaller mat pack here. I write my story. I'm going to use the opposite side, and I center it just right in the middle. So even though it's a small story, it has been accentuated, and it really brings attention to your memories. All right, this next layout I also got from the blog, and it's going to be combining the two ways of using our mats. So we're going to use some of them as actual photo mats, and we're going to be using others as decorative pieces. And we are using a lot of mats for this one. So these two pieces, actually 3 pieces, because this is already layered on top, came from the Variety Mat Pack. They're just traditional mats, and this one's a traditional mat cut down. And then we have 4 different laser mats. So this one is all about layering. So we've got some layers going on here. So already we have created a really fun textured layout. We've got lots of different fun borders going on. Got a place for our title to go. Whoops. Now, how simple was that? It's just a bunch of layered pieces of mats, and we've added so much texture and interest to our background. We still have a place to journal here. Now, if you wanted to save some of your mats and reuse them, like this blue one easily could have been cut in half so that you can use it twice. You can cut pieces of this red one in half so that you can use that more often. And then you've made your mats go longer. All right, so did you guys learn anything about our laser mat packs? Did you have a favorite way to use them? Obviously, you can use them straight up and use them as a photo mat and really bring attention to special photos on your layout. You can also cut them up and use them as accent pieces. You can use them as a way to accentuate your journaling, and you can combine them and do both. Make them accent pieces, make them photo mats, add some extra decoration to your background. Which was your favorite? So I really liked the first layout I did where I used the secret box contents, and I really put emphasis on that one center photo. I also really liked that that theme park themed one I did with the reds, the blues, and the yellows, where I layered all the different mats together and came up with a really interesting background. It really made it very unique and but still easy to replicate. If you guys are looking to connect, I would love for you to follow me on my Facebook or Instagram. I post daily content there. And if you're looking for more inspiration, how about you check out my website where I list all of my different events. I host in-person and virtual events, so there's really something out there for everybody. I've got an event coming up this weekend, which would be easy for you to hop on and join because it's a Using Your Scraps class. And I just know that you guys love all of my Using Your Scraps videos. If you like all of the products you see here today, make sure you check out my website. It's where you can purchase them and create your own content. And if you just love everything Creative Memories, I would really like to talk to you about joining my team. I'm really focusing on growing this year, and I would love to have you alongside growing with me. In the meantime, I'll see you guys next week. Bye!